Good afternoon and welcome out to Greenville, North Carolina. You're here with GCA Knights Baseball. I'm your host today, Coach Chris, as we get ready for the live stream. Crisscrossing across the interwebs to bring you the middle school Knights as they take on the Bethel Christian Trojans. Leading things off this half inning, number 11, Jamison Goff's going to step up to the plate to get things going here. We'll give you the defensive rundown here in just a minute. Leading things off on the mound will be number 18, Ryder Brown. Behind the plate, number 7, Ethan Bear. Third base, moving left to right, is number 19, Jordan Sharp. Shortstop, number 9, Jamison Sutton. Second base, number 2, Gavin Harris. And first base, rounding out the infield, number 14, Emmett Rouse. Moving left to right in the outfield, number 15, Caleb 2 will take left field. Number 16, Brody Pollard goes to center, and right fielder is number 17, Luke Lyon, as he rounds out the outfield. Leading things off for the Trojans, number 11, Jamison Goff. He'll step into the box. Ryder looks in, gets his sign, comes set for the first pitch. Pitch number 1. That drops in there, top of the zone for a strike. 0-1's your count. I am running the books and trying to do graphics on the live stream, so bear with me if you don't mind during the broadcast. Ryder looks in, 0-1 the count on Goff. He's got his sign from Bear, comes set. Pitch home. Little check swing back up the middle. He'll come up, toss over to first, and get the out. 1 away. So that'll be a 1-3 put out. That's going to bring up number 4, Murphy for the Trojans. He'll step in from the left side. First pitch in. Just misses outside for a ball. And again, I apologize trying to keep up with the graphics there for you. I'm trying to keep the book as well, so just bear with me if you don't mind. The 1-0 offer from Brown. That misses low for a ball. 2-0's your count. The 2-0 offer. Rips it right back up the middle. That'll get past the second baseman for a leadoff hit. So that's going to put a runner at first. And that will bring up number 2 for the Trojans, Coates. He'll ask for time, step out of the box. Tell you what, let's do. We'll try this out, see how y'all like this. Let me find it. Do a little picture-in-picture action for you. New batter in, 1 away, runner at first. Pitch home, misses low for a ball. Runner advances to second on the stolen base. That'll make you count 1-0. Trojans have their first runner in scoring position. Nobody holding him on. Runner takes off to third, hits it right back to the shortstop. That gets under the glove into left field. That's going to plate 1 run. Runner's going to take off to second. Throw into second, not in time. So he will advance to second on the initial play, and Bethel will take an early 1-0 lead. Calls for time, steps into the box. Again, trying to do 3 things at once. I apologize. This is number 15, McQuarrie, as he steps in. Looks at ball 1. Runner at second and scoring position for the Trojans. They're already up 1-0. Ryder comes set, checks the runner at second. Pitch home. Swings through it for a strike. That'll even count 1 ball, 1 strike. Welcome all of our watchers to the broadcast. And again, I apologize for trying to do 10 things at once here. The 1-1 offer from Ryder. Check swing, fouls it back. That'll make the count 1-2. One away here in the top of the first. 1 run's already come in. And there is 1 out, contrary to what the scoreboard says. The 1-2 offer. Swings through it, foul tip. That'll send the runner back to second. So far, Ryder doing a pretty good job on the bump. He's your starting pitcher for the Knights. 6 strikes, 4 balls, 10 total pitches so far against 4 batters. Gavin Harris holding the runner at second for the Knights. Pitch in. Just misses high and outside. That'll even up the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Runner at second gets his lead. The 2-2, runner's gone. Drills it into center field, right to Brody Pollard. That'll drop for a base hit. He'll run it in. They're going to send the runner home. He trips and falls. That will advance the runner to second on the throw, but no run scored. So runners at first and second second and third, with 1 away. That's going to bring up number 10. Donato, I believe that's what that says. I'm reading the carbon copy. I apologize. Ryder looks in, has got his sign. Jordan holding the runner at third. Pitch home. Swings through it for a strike. 0-1's the count. And time on the field for an equipment handoff. Oh, we're back to it. Runners at second and third, 1 away, top of the first. Bethel with a 1-0 lead, threatening with 2 runners in scoring position. 0-1's the count to Donato. Ryder comes set. Pitch home. Foul tips it. And finds himself in a quick 0-2 hole. Ryder looks in after checking both runners. He's got Donato in a 0-2 count. Comes set. Pitch home. Tries the high corner, see if he'll chase. He laid off of it. That'll make you count 1 ball, 2 strikes. Long look over to third. Jordan holding the runner. Ryder comes set. Pitch home. Misses in dirt, kicks away. That's going to be a pass ball. Going to be a play at the plate. Not in time. Bethel plates another run. McQuarrie will head to third. And that'll even the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Ryder will toe to rubber. Runner at third. Jordan holding him again. The 2-2 offer. Ropes it down to third baseline. Foul ball. Two balls, 2 strikes. 2 runs on the board for Bethel thus far here in the top of the first. 1 away. Donato steps back in. The 2-2 offer. Swings through it. Drop third. They'll throw down to first, get the out. They're going to throw it home. And got him. Double play for the Knights. Great heads-up baseball there. And with that, we go to the bottom of the first. Bethel puts 2 on the board. You're watching Knights baseball here on the Two Dad Sports Network. We'll be back right after this. All right, welcome back as we go to the bottom of the first. Bethel grabs 2. 2-0 your score. As we get started here, leading things off for your GCA Knights, number 7, your catcher, Ethan Bear, will start things off. I don't have positions for the Trojans, but I do know toe in the rubber, leading things off on the mound, is that ball misses high, is number 2, Coates, toe in the rubber. His battery mate behind the plate, McQuarrie. 1-0's the count to Ethan. Ethan steps back in, the 1-0 offer. Misses outside, 2 balls, no strikes. Once again, those of you just joining us, I'm doing about 4 different things here, so if I don't keep up with the graphics, that would be why. The 2-0. That'll catch the inside corner for a strike. 2 balls, 1 strike. The Knights without a couple players. Mason Brown is back off the DL. He is with varsity team today. Pops it to the third baseman, and he'll make the grab as him and Jameson Goff collide with each other, looking into the sun there, but they'll make the out. 1 away. That'll bring up your shortstop, number 9, Jamison Sutton. Good play by the third baseman there. I do know Jamie is at shortstop, and I can't get the number of the third baseman there, so parents, I apologize. Kraft is at first. So Sutton will step in 1 away here in the bottom of the first. That'll miss as righty-lefty matchup here. 1-0's the count. One ball, no strike. Coach has got his sign. He comes set. The 1-0 offer. That'll miss high for ball 2. 2-0's the count. The 2-0. That'll catch the outer half and let her high for a strike. 2 balls, 1 strike here. Sutton, a second batter, 8th grader here for the Knights. The 2-1 offer. Swings through it for strike 2. That'll even the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Number 18, your pitcher, Ryder Brown, awaits on deck. And the pitch home. Breaking ball didn't quite fall into the zone there as that misses high. He's worked it to a full count. Knights looking for their first base runner of the game as they trail by 2 here in the bottom of the first. Full count, payoff pitch. Swings through it for strike 3. 2 away. And that'll bring up Ryder Brown, your starting pitcher. Swings through that one for a strike. 0-1's the count. Also missing Eli Suggs. He is out sick today. And that one goes right back to the pitcher, gets under the glove, and he will reach on the base hit. So that'll be the first base hit of the game. And Ryder is on first with 2 away. Knights looking for a 2-out rally here. That'll bring up the first baseman, number 14, Emmett Rouse. As he'll step up from the right side, you'll have a righty-righty matchup here. Coach looks over to first to check Ryder at first. Ryder with a decent lead. That'll miss, kick away. That's going to send Ryder to second base. And that puts the first Knight in scoring position. Number 15, Caleb 2, the left fielder, awaits on deck. Ryder with a decent lead at second. 1-0 the count to Emmett. Pitch home. Breaking ball stayed high. 2-0's the count. The 2-0 offer. Ropes it down to third base line. That's going to tail foul. That'll make the count 2 balls, 1 strike. As the Knights attempt a 2-out rally here to get one across the plate. Coach looks in. He's got his sign. The 2-1. That'll miss high for a ball. 3-1 hitters count here for Rouse. Coach will step off, look over towards the dugout, get his sign from his coach. Steps back in, looks in. He's got what he likes. He comes set. The 3-1. Swings through it for strike 2. So another full count here. With 2 away and a Knight in scoring position. Payoff pitch. Pops it into right field. Right fielder's ranging back. He'll make a couple steps forward, and that'll drop. And Ryder will plate, and Emmett's on with the RBI. As he reaches on an error. But that plates a run and cuts the the Trojans lead to 1. And the wind pushing that ball around. Tough play for the right fielder out there. That's going to bring up Caleb 2. He steps in from the right side. Emmett on first. That one catches the outside corner for a strike. 0-1's the count. He'll step off, and Emmett will dive headfirst into the bag. He makes it back in plenty of time. Pitch on. That's in there for strike 2. Throw down to second. Emmett slides in time, and he's got a stolen base. Two steps back in. He's got a 0-2 count on him. He's got a Knight in scoring position. Coach has got his sign. He comes set. The 0-2 offer. Breaking ball stays high. Didn't chase it. Good eye. 1-2's the count. The 1-2 offer. And stays high again. That'll even things up. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Your center fielder, number 16, Brody Pollard, awaits on deck. The 2-2. Foul tipped and 2 to mid for strike 3. They push 1 across. They leave 1 stranded. Let's go to the top of the second. 2-1 your score here in Greenville. You're watching Knights baseball here on the Two Dads Sports Network. All right, welcome back. We go to the top of the second. 2-1 your score. Trojans with a slim lead thus far. Leading things off this half inning, number 23, Wiggins steps into the box. He'll step in from the right side. Ryder Brown still towing the rubber. First pitch in from Brown. In there for a strike down the heart of the plate. 0-1's the count. Your Knights finished the first inning with 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, 1 left on base. And that's where we are with a 2-1 score. The 0-1 offer catches the inside corner. 0-2's the count. Ryder Brown channeling his inner Greg Maddox there. The 0-2. Just misses. Tried to get him to chase the outside. Couldn't get him. 1-2's your count. The 1-2 offer. Oh, that just missed the inside. Oh, from a 0-2 to a 2-2 count. Pitch home. Rips it down the third base line. That'll get under the outstretched glove of Jordan. And he'll reach with a single. That puts their leadoff batter on. That's going to bring up number 13, Rayner. He'll step in from the right side, looks down the third base line, gets his sign from his coach. Nobody out here in the top of the second. Ryder looks over to first. Comes set. Pitch. Shows bunt. Gets through. He went around. Pass ball. Will advance a runner. That'll make you count 0-1. So Trojans with another runner in scoring position here. As Gavin Harris holds the runner at second. Ryder comes set. Pitch home. That'll miss. Kick away. That'll advance the runner over to third. So 1 ball, 1 strike to Rayner. Ryder takes a long look at third. Jordan's holding him on. The 1-1 offer. And that's 2. Catches the inside of the plate, just drops inside the strike zone there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2. Off speed, right back up the middle, takes a bad hop. Good grab by Sutton, throws across the field. Oh, and it pulls Emmett off the bag. He made the grab just a little high. But that'll put a runner at first and bring in a run. Bethel gets that run back. 3-1's your score. That's going to bring up your first baseman, number 16, Hargett, excuse me. Runner takes off to second. He's in there safely. He'll be awarded a stolen base. Brown takes a look over at him. Misses outside. Good stop by Bear behind the plate. That makes the count 2-0. Knights looking for their first out here so far in the top half of the second. Pitch home. Right back to him. Ryder checks the runner at second. He'll toss to first for out number 1. That'll advance the runner over to third. So a 1-3 put out for the first out. That'll bring up number 6, Kraft. I believe he's your right fielder. Trojans threatening again. One away here in the top of the second. Ryder checks the runner at third. Jordan holding him. That one will catch the lower part of the plate or lower part of the zone. 0-1's the count. The 0-1 offer. This is high. That'll even things up. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Just missed the outside corner. 2 balls, 1 strike. Swings through that one. That evened the count up, 2-2. Ryder checks the runner, comes set. The 2-2 offer. Breaking ball gets him swinging and throws the tag on just to be safe for out number 2. Out number 2. Excuse me. Trying to keep the books due to graphics. Too much. We go to the top of the lineup, leading things off. Jamison Goff's going to step in. Ethan will head out to the mound, talk things over with Ryder. 2 away, top of the second. Runner at third, Trojans threatening again. 3-1 your current score. Ryder comes set. Misses outside for a ball. The 1-0 offer. Just misses the top part of the zone. Hitters count here, 2 balls, no strikes. The 2-2. 2-0. Looking at the wrong part of the board now. We're 3-0. 3 balls, no strikes. Jamie to shortstop for the Trojans. The 3-0 offer. That'll miss. And they're going to throw down to third. Not in time. Runner Jamie heads up base running. Is going to take off to second. And they keep the runner from scoring. And that's going to bring up number 4, Murphy. Time on the field for Jamison to drop off some equipment to head back to second. 2 outs here. Bethel's pushed 1 across. Knights trying to keep it at that. Batter calls time. Murphy steps in from the right side. Murphy with a base hit his last at bat. He's 1 for 1 on the day. That'll miss inside. 1-0's the count. Misses high. Two balls. Batter steps in the front of the box. The pitch on. Pops it up down the right field line. It's tailing foul. Emmett on the run. Just can't make the grab. He'll live to see another day. Two balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. They've got somewhere to put him at third. Don't want to put him there. Want to get out of this jam. Pops it up down the left field side this time. Jordan will give chase. It'll fall harmlessly foul and out of play. That'll even things up. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Ryder checks the runners, comes set, the 2-2 offer. Breaking ball misses outside. That'll work to count full. Murphy chokes up on the bat, 2-strike approach, payoff pitch. Just missed the outside corner. And bases are juiced with 2 away. That's going to bring up your pitcher. Number 2, Coates, he'll step into the box. He's 1 for 1 on the day as well. Bases juiced, 2 away. Pitch misses high for a ball, 1-0's the count. The 1-0. Misses low. Good stop by Ethan behind the plate. Keeps the runner at third. Pops it foul. That'll make the count 2 balls, 1 strike here. Coach looks down to third base line to his coach. Gets his sign. 2 balls, 1 strike. Bases juiced, 2 away. Ryder checks the runner at third. Jordan's holding him. Pitch home. Pops it up. Jamison arranged back. Brody says he's got it. It'll pop out of the glove of Pollard. That'll plate 2 runs. And he'll reach on the E8. So 2 more runs will come in. That'll bring up your catcher, number 15, McQuarrie. He'll step in. He's 0 for 1 on the day thus far. Runners on the corners, 2 away. "5-1 your score. Runners on the corners." Runner at first is probably going to take off to second on the pitch. He does not. Lays off that one for a ball. 1-0's the count. McQuarrie steps back in. Runner's gone, and that's going to hit him. It's a dead ball. All runners will advance except for third. He'll be on by a hit by pitch. And we'll have time as coaches will go out and have a talk with him. And Donato is waiting on deck. He's he's the next batter up, excuse me. He's 0-1 on the day. Ryder Brown at 44 pitches thus far, 21 strikes, 23 balls, 2 strikeouts, 2 walks, 1 hit by pitch. Donato steps in. Bases juiced. And they're going to call a balk. So the balk will bring home a run. And that'll make your score 6-1. Drives that one. That'll get to Jameson. Bear hands it. And that'll play to run. (7-1) your new score. Runners at first and second. 2 away. So we have batted around this inning. That'll bring up number 23, Wiggins. Runners are gone. Throw in. That'll get past. And therefore a ball. Wiggins reached his last at bat on a base hit, so he's 1 for 1 thus far. 1-0's his count. Ryder comes set. 2 runners in scoring position. Pitch home. And a little tapper down the front. Ryder's going to come down, grab it, throw to first, and make the out. So a 1-3 put out for out number 3. But not without the Trojans putting up 5. We go to the bottom of the second. 7-1 your score. You're watching Knights Baseball here on the Two Dad Sports Network. All right, it's a beautiful day for baseball. Welcome back out as we go to the bottom of the second. Your Knights trail Bethel 7-1. Brody Pollard to lead things off this half inning. He steps into the box, your center fielder. First pitch hits it right down the first baseline. It's going to tail foul for a 0-1 count. Beautiful day here in Greenville at GCA for baseball. A little on the warm side. Low 80s. The 0-1 fouls that one back. And he'll find himself in an 0-2 count, but battling. And he'll step back in. Gavin Harris, second baseman, awaits on deck. The 0-2 offer. That'll miss in the dirt. About a 58-footer there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Birdie steps back in. Coach still towing the rubber for the Trojans. He looks in. He's got his sign from McQuarrie. The 1-2. Misses low. And Birdie has gone from a 0-2 to a 2-2 count. Both strikes were all foul balls, making contact. Birdie, your leadoff batter this half inning. The 2-2 offer. That'll miss outside, and he's worked it from a 0-2 to a full count. Brody steps back in. 3 balls, 2 strikes. He's the leadoff batter. Nobody on. Coach comes set. And the payoff pitch. And he swings at ball 4, but fouls it off to Battle. Helped him out a little bit on that one. Set it up again. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Another payoff pitch. That'll miss in the dirt, and Brody will draw the base on balls. And leadoff base runner for the Knights. That's going to bring up Gavin Harris, his first at-bat of the day as he steps in. He's your starting second baseman, steps in from the left side. Brody gets a decent lead. That went in there for a strike. 0-1's the count. Luke Lyon awaits on deck. Coach has got the sign he wants. Pitch home. Ooh, foul tip off the mask of the umpire there. Johnny takes a licking and keeps on ticking. 0-2's the count. Brody dances off first. The 0-2 offer. That'll miss high. Brody takes off to second, throw down to second. Not in time. So a stolen base for Brody Pollard. That'll bring the count 1-2 to Harris. Harris steps back in. Righty-lefty matchup here. Pitch home. And he'll go down looking as that one catches the outer half of the plate for out number 1. That's going to bring up number 17, your starting right fielder, Luke Lyon. He'll step in with 1 away. Brody with the lead. Second baseman bounces off. Pitch home. Misses low. Brody's going to take off to third. Third baseman not holding him. And Brody's got another stolen base to his repertoire. So the Knights cooking with a runner in scoring position. Trying to work away and eat away at this lead. Pitch home. Fouls that one off. So 1 ball, 1 strike to Luke here. Jordan Sharp awaits on deck, top of the lineup in the hole. 1 ball, 1 strike. Brody, small lead at third. Third baseman holding him on. The 1-1 offer. That'll miss high. Kick to the back, and Brody will stay put. 2 balls, 1 strike to Lions. Brody gets the secondary at third. Coach comes set. The 2-1. That'll miss outside. Good stop by the catcher. Keep the ball right there at him. 3-1. Luke's got a hitter's count here. And the varsity Knights should have started by now. Let me see if I can get game changer up here. 3 balls, 1 strike. And the pitch. That'll miss high. 4 ball 4. The line will take a base on balls, and that's got 2 runners on. And it looks like Greenville Christian trailing Gramercy 5-1 in the bottom of the first. First pitch misses outside. Luke will take off to second. He'll reach on the defensive indifference. 1-0's the count to Sharp. Top of the lineup. Ethan Bear waits on deck. And the pitch home. Swings through that one up in the upper part of the zone. That'll even the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. Gramercy just scored another one, 6-1. The score in the bottom of the first down in Havelock. The 1-1. That'll miss. Kick away. Brody's going to think about it, and he's going to hold up. Luke's going to hold up. Luke and Brody working on the brakes. 2-1's the count. 1 away here in the bottom of the second thus far. Two balls, 1 strike. Lyon gets his lead at second. Brody at third. Third baseman holding Brody on. Coach comes set. The 2-1. That'll miss inside. 3-1's the count. Three balls, 1 strike. Hitters count for Jordan. And the pitch home. Oh, that's going to hit him up in the shoulder. Wear it. So that will load the bases with Ethan Bear stepping to the plate. And time on the field is might have a pitching change here. Could just be a meeting of the minds. Meanwhile, in Havelock, your varsity Knights are trailing Gramercy 7-1 in the bottom of the first. Parker towing the rubber. Friend behind the plate. Dials on first. Evans at second. Mason Brown's at shortstop. You know that's rough when you got a left-hander playing shortstop. You are hurting. Woods at third. Heath's in left. Edwards is in center. And I believe that's Gabe in right field. So far, it looks like Parker's got 25 pitches, 9 are strikes. He's faced 9 batters, 4 hits, 7 runs, 5 earned runs, 2 walks. So Knights struggling at home and away. As we reset here, bases juiced. Pollard at third, Lyon at second, Sharp at first. Top of the lineup, Ethan Bear steps into the box. The righty-righty match up here. Coach comes set. That kick's good, stop by the catcher. 1-0's the count. Your shortstop, Jamison Sutton, awaits on deck. Coach comes set, the 1-0. That'll miss high and outside, ball 2. (7-1) your score. Knights trailing by 6. Knights looking to put up a crooked number here. Get back into it. Pitch home. In there, down the heart of the plate for a strike. 2-1's the count. Bases loaded for Bear. Swings at ball 3. That'll even the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. There's off-speed, slow ones come in high, look like beach balls to the batters. Trying to send them yard. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 1 away here in the bottom of the second. Pitch home. Little toe tapper back up to third base line. He's going to concede the run and get the force out at third. So the fielder's choice as Pollard scores. Lyon will grab the out. They'll play to run. That'll bring up your shortstop, Jamison Sutton, runners at first and second. First pitch misses high for a ball. 1-0's the count. And those of you watching, I'm only trying to keep the score on the board here because I'm trying to keep the book as well. Can't do both. Swings through that one for a strike. That'll even the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. One ball, 1 strike. That'll catch the outside corner. 1-2. 2-out rally here. They've gotten 1 across. The 1-2 offer. Breaking ball misses outside, evens things up. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Number 14, Emmett Rouse, awaits on deck. Or I'm sorry, excuse me, Ryder Brown awaits on deck. Pitch home. Gets under it, pops it up. That could be trouble. Left fielder's ranging in. He'll make the grab for out number 3. They leave 2 stranded. They push 1 across. 7-2's your new score. We go to the bottom of the second. You're watching Knights Baseball here on the Two Dads Sports Network. All right, we go to the top of the second. 7-2 your score. Leading things off this half inning, number 13. Rayner steps into the box. He takes ball 1. Ryder Brown still towing the rubber. Next pitch in. Catches the inside for a strike. 1-1's the count. Seven to your scores. The Knights grab 1 the bottom half of last inning. Next pitch, swing and a miss for strike 2. Rayner 1 for 1 on the day. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And a pitch home. That'll miss, kick away. Nobody on, no harm, no foul. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Score update for you. The varsity trail Gramercy 9-1 in the bottom of the first down in Havelock. They're having a rough time down there. So that ball's fouled back. Score count remains 2 balls, 2 strikes. The 2-2. Pops it up. That'll drop. As we're here in the top of the third, Bethel grabbed 2 the first inning, 5 the second inning. That puts us at 7 as the Knights grabbed 1 in the bottom of the first and bottom of the second, respectfully. He'll hit that one to Harris at second. That gets under the glove, so he'll reach on the E4. And that's going to bring up Hargett to the plate. Runner at first. Hargett will step in. He's 0 for 1 on the day so far. Hargett will step in. Rayner gets his lead at first. Emmett holding him on. Brown takes a look at him. Runner's gone. Pitch misses for a ball. Throw down from Ethan. And Rayner will take second base. 1-0's your count. Ryder's got a sign to come set. The 1-0. That'll miss in the dirt, kick away. That'll advance the runner over to third. That'll make the count 2 balls, 2 balls, no strikes. Long look in for Ryder. He's got his sign, the 2-0. Right back to him, and they're going to throw it home, and they're going to have a run down here. And he'll make it back to second in time. Runner takes off to second. So they work the runner back, keep him from scoring. And Hargett makes it to second base. So runners at third and second for the Trojans. That'll bring up number 6, Kraft, the right fielder. He's 0 for 1 on the day thus far. Nobody out here in the top of the third. Time on the field as we get some equipment handed off from the runner at second. And we're all set to go here. Runners at second and third. Pitch home. Lays off of it for a ball. 1-0's the count. Ropes it down to third base line. Jordan comes up. He throws across the field. That's going to sail. They'll throw to second. So Kraft will reach on the error. 1 run comes in. And that'll make the score 8-2 here in the top of the third. Top of the lineup, number 11, Jamie Goff. He steps in. Jamie's 1 for 2 on the day. Ropes it down to third base line. Good grab by Rayner. Throws across the field, but he pulled Emmett off the bag. So he'll reach. Jamie will reach on a base hit. And that puts runners on the corners as that brings up Murphy. He's 1-2 on the day. We got a meeting of the minds out at the mound here as Coach Weaver steps out to have a talk with his pitcher and his infielders. A couple errors thus far. It's gotten us where we are so far. 9-2 your score. And we'll send water out to the umpires. Game started at 4 o'clock. We're about an hour in. Let's go check on the varsity team here. Give you a score update there. So top of the second, 9-1 your score. Gramercy over Greenville Christian in Havelock. One away. Jackson Heath is at the plate. So back to the game here. We got a runner at third, a runner at first. And Murphy stepping into the box, steps in from the right side. Runner's gone. He'll reach on the defensive indifference. That pitch misses for ball. 1-0's the count. The 1-0 right over the head of Jamison Sutton at short. They're going to send the runner. So a 2-run RBI. And again, I apologize. I'm trying to do the book and do the live stream here. So that'll make your score 11-2 here in the top of the third. And we are going to have a pitching change here. So we'll step aside. Top of the third here in Greenville, 11-2 your score. We'll let you know who the new pitcher is when we get back to it. You're watching Knights Baseball here on the Two Dads Sports Network. All right, we're back to it. We got some defensive changes for you this after the break here. Towing the rubber now, Ethan Baer. Behind the plate is Emmett. I'm about to try to find them all for you here and get them to you. Runners at first. He's going to take off. First pitch misses high. Emmett throws down to second, and he makes it there in time. First pitch in from Ethan, a ball. So that puts a runner at second. Still nobody out here in the top of the third. Bear comes set, runner takes off, throw in, swings through for strike one. 1 ball, 1 strike. Coach so far is 1 for 2, reached on a base hit and an error thus far this game. Pops that up over to the first base side. Puts it away. Could be a double play, and they got him. Double play. Great job. Ryder Brown makes the grab. That's only 2 outs. He makes the grab at first, throws out the runner going home. So a pop up to first. Ryder makes the grab, throws it home for the runner trying to come home to Emmett. Emmett puts the tag on him for out 2, so they got a double play out of it. No more damage done there. 1-0 to count from Ethan. This is your catcher, McQuarrie, as he steps in the box. 2 away, nobody on. Breaking ball misses in behind him. 2-0's the count. (11-2) your score here, top of the third. Sorry, not running the rest of the graphics. 2-0. That one will catch the outer half for a strike. 2 balls, 1 strike. And the 2-1 offer. Thought about it, lays off of it, kicks away, nobody on, no harm, no foul. 3-1's the count. And the 3-1. Swings through that one and worked it to a full count. 2 outs, nobody on, top of the third. Trailing by 9. Looking to get out of the inning, get the bats going. Full count payoff pitch. That'll miss in the dirt and put him on with a base on balls. That'll bring up number 10, Donato. He is 1 for 2 on the day with a strikeout and a base hit. Strikeout in the first, base hit in the second. He'll step in from the right side. Ethan toes the rubber. Runner gets his lead at first. Ryder Brown holding him on. Steps off. Coach Weaver trying to get him to work from the stretch, not the windup. Ropes it down to third base line and foul. Left that one up in his wheelhouse, but we'll take the 0-1 count. Oh, 1 your count. Pitch home. Throw down from Emmett. On the money, but not in time, as McQuarrie will be credited with a stolen base. That'll even the count. 1 ball, 1 strike on Donato. That'll miss in the dirt. Runner's gone. Good stop by Emmett behind the plate to keep it in front of him. 2 balls, 1 strike. And the pitch home. Pops it up. Emmett's looking for it. And goes up against the fence. No play, but that'll even the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the 2-2 offer. Nice frame up by Emmett. Didn't get the call. Full count. Three balls, 2 strikes. Runner at third threatening. Payoff pitch from Bear. Pops it up. Oh, out of the glove of 2 from coming in, ranging in from left field. And they'll plate another run, leave a run at first. They still got 2 outs here. That'll make your score 12-2. And that brings up number 23. Runner's gone to second. That ball misses. Throw down, not in time. 1-0's the count. That'll be a tapper. That'll get under the glove of Sutton at shortstop. Played another run. Wiggins reaches on air. We batted around. We are number 13, Rayner. GCA puts a run up, 9-3 the score as they go to the bottom of the second. Varsity. Rayner steps in, runner's gone, fouls it off. That'll send the runner back. 0-1's the count. Rayner steps in 1 for 2. Had a base hit in the second, an error, reached on an error in the third. 0-1's the count. Swings through it for strike 2. Throw down from Emmett. And he'll reach third on the errant throws around the infield. Oh, 2 to count, 2 away. Threatening again. 13-2 your score here. Top of the third, and the pitch home. Ropes it. That'll get through the glove of Sutton at shortstop and 2 in left field. He reaches on the air. That'll plate a run. Still looking for that elusive third out. That's going to bring up number 16, Hargett, to the plate. So 14-2 your score here. Runner at first. Ball misses outside. He goes to second. He'll reach in plenty of time. Ball misses as well. 2-0's the count. Two balls, no strikes. Pitch home. Down the first base line. Good grab by Ryder Browns. Just got to step on the bag, and he'll put it away for out number 3. So they put up 7 more. 14-2 your score. We go to the bottom of the third. You're watching Knights Middle School Baseball here on the Two Dads Sports Network. We'll be back right after this. All right, welcome back. We go to the bottom of the thirds. Middle school Knights find themselves in a deep hole. 14-2 your score. Some defensive changes for you for Bethel. Now towing the rubber for the Bethel Trojans is number 11, Jamie Goff. He will face number 18, Ryder Brown, the starting pitcher. He is now at first base. He takes ball 1. Also defensive changes. Number 17, Jay Kinsey, goes in for Rayner. And Z Tripp, number 3, goes in for number 6, Kraft. Next pitch in, catches the inside part of the plate for a strike. And Ryder finds himself in a 1-1 count. Last at bat, he has made a base hit in the first inning. And that could be base hit number 2. That'll get under the glove of the second baseman. And he's thinking about 2. He's going to have to get there. Throw in, not in time as he reaches second base, and he thought about third, but he's going to hold up right there. I hate to do that, but that's an error. You think? I think you could. I can't ask family whether that was an error or not. I won't. Well, he was pulling him that way. I don't know. That one misses 4 ball, 1-0 count. I'll take it either way. This is why I don't like being the official scorebook holder. Emmett Rouse at the plate, 1-0 to count. Ryder dancing off a second pitch as he swings high for a strike. Yeah, that'll even things up. 1 ball, 1 strike. He's 0-1 on the day. Reached on an error in the first. Golf checks the runner at second, comes set. Pitch home. Misses low for a ball. 2-1's the count. Jamie Goff, a travel ball player as well. Plays for C35, I believe, out of Goldsboro. Maybe, don't quote me on that. Swings through that one for strike 2. That'll even things up. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Pops it up. Ryder's going to have to tag. Shortstop ranges in, says he's got it. He'll put it away. For out number 1, that's going to bring up Caleb 2. 1 away here in the bottom of the third. Might help if I took that graphic off, huh? Nobody said anything to me. Pitch home. Catches the inside part of the plate for a strike. That one. Foul tips it down the first baseline. Finds himself in a quick 0-2 hole. 1 away here in the bottom of the third. Golf shakes off his first sign, likes his second, comes set. The 0-2. Misses inside for a ball. Swings through it for strike 3. So 2-away. Runner at second. That's going to bring up number 8, Titus Jones. Two-way here. Golf toes the rubber. Checks Ryder at second. Nobody holding him on. Center fielder easing in. Second baseman ranges over to hold him. Long look from Golf. Come set. Steps off. And trying to be a little sneaky with the center fielder ranging in. Titus looking for his first pitch. That misses low for a ball. Bryson Delente awaits on deck. Swings through that one for a strike. That'll even things up. 1 ball, 1 strike. That'll cross the outer half of the plate for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And a hit down the third base line. Good grab by the third baseman. Throw across the field. He slides into second. He's safe. Hey, do work, young man. Ryder with the heads-up base running, makes it over to third, and that puts a runner at first and third. So Titus Jones records his first base hit of the season, and that's going to bring up number 13, Bryson Delente. He'll step in. And we're going to have a meeting of the minds at the mound. Game update in Havelock. GCA varsity trails Gramercy Christian 9-3 as they head into the top of the third. We'll step away just for a quick second. All right, after the meeting, we're back at it. We've got a runner at first, runner at third, 2 away. First pitch misses high. Titus takes off to second. Short throw in. Ryder does not bite. So Delancey stepping back in with a 1-0 count. Luke Lyon awaits on deck. Knights looking for some 2-out magic here. The 1-0 offer. Swings through that one for strike. 1-1's the count. And there you've got a run down here. Run plates. They get the out, but the run scores. The Ryder with some heads-up baseball there. We go to the top of the fourth. 14-3 your score. You're watching Knights baseball here on the Two Dad Sports Network. We'll be back right after this, I think. Or no, we won't. That'll be your ball game. So let me shut that down there. So 14-3 will be your final score, as we're going to have a 10-run rule here. And time limit reached. Drop dead baseball here. So the Knights put up 3. And Bethel puts up 14 here in Greenville. Top of the third for the varsity team, 9-3 your score. So they're still battling it out down in Havelock. You can find them over on Game Changer. No live stream there today. Glad to have had everybody along for the ride. And for GCA and the Knights, I'm Coach Chris. Thanks for joining us, Bethel fans, GCA fans. We'll be live with you next time here on the Two Dad Sports Network to bring you all the baseball action. Have a good afternoon, everybody.